Hello. We're going to talk about some amazing information. Come on in. Please let me know where you chiming from and let me know about your business. I always like to know about people's business. You know, the whole thing that for my brand is I want you to be seen, be heard, and guess what? Get paid. I mean, that's what, unless we're doing an expensive hobby, okay? Unless you're doing an expensive hobby, okay? So we're gonna come on in to see, and what we're going to talk about, why is your visibility profit plan not working? Okay, we're going to be honest with this thing because we say that we are business owners. So what are we doing? What are we doing? You know, I have to ask myself that also. You know what I'm saying? I have to ask that in my own business, every business, you know, even the Fortune 500, the Fortune 50, okay? They have to ask that. That's why they have quarterly meetings. That's why they guess what? They have accountability. Don't think that they just up here. Let me make sure we got our IG people on in here. And we want to welcome Kirsten, Miss Campbell. Come on. She know what I'm talking about because her brand is Clash Flow Maven. Let me say it right. Come on in, you guys. We're going to talk about, and please like and share this with your friends, because if you are a small business owner, guess what? 9 times out of 10, some people that's following you are also, guess what, small business owners. Now, we're broadcasting in many places today. We're on my personal page. We're on my business page, Dr. Renee Sunday. We're in our podcast, radio, and TV page, which is Good Deeds. Okay, we're in our group called Media Exposure, that you get your business out and people see what you're doing, the media exposure, and you can get information about other media outlets. We're actually in my private Facebook group. If you're not a part of that, you need to get in there. It's called Get Visibility and Leads for Your Business. We're hanging out on LinkedIn, and my page over there is called Dr. Renee Sunday, the platform builder. We're on YouTube, okay? And we're on, guess what? We're on Periscope. We're on the Periscope. We're on, guess what? Twitter. We're on that, okay? So please like and share that. Let me come on in here to make sure. Okay, so we're doing good. We're gonna I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So let me talk to you a little bit, but let me give you some backstory so you'll know I have credibility and I have the authenticity to talk about this. I am Dr. Renee Sunday. I am the platform builder, also the visibility strategist. And Dr. Sunday, how you do that? Well, what I do is I help small business owners, guess what? Increase visibility to be seen, be heard, and get paid. Because you gotta be seen, you gotta be heard in order to get the ching ching coming to your phone or however notification you want. I like it when it comes to my phone because that pushes me to be in my purpose and my destiny. Okay. We do that mostly through podcasting. So if you don't have your own podcast, this is the season you need your own podcast because you need to get your message out to the world. Okay. That's a gold mine that people are missing. If you said, Dr. Sunday, that's not me. I cannot get in front of people to talk on an audio. I cannot get in front of people to do a video. You need to be a guest on podcasts. There are 1.5 million and counting different podcasts. So I'm sure it's one that actually what you're talking about, the niche that you are in. Okay. So I know that we can, if 1.5, okay, unless you're doing something that's very, very innovative that nobody's done, well, that means you need to have your own podcast, right? And we also do it through publishing. I advise everyone to have a book. Everyone to have an ebook, everyone to have a digital product, everyone really need a physical product. So which one you have? Let us know in the chat here what product you do. What's your business? Tell us what your business, what do you do? What do you serve? What do you I mean, we have all these nice names, the platform builder, the visibility strategy. But what do? What transformation do your customers get? My customers, they be seen, be heard, and then next thing you know, you getting paid. Because the thing about it is, if you're the best kept secret, what's really going on? Okay. So don't be selfish. Please like and share this to your people, okay? So we can get that algorithm. You know that algorithm, okay? That's one thing. If you're not aware, this social media has an algorithm, and the more you do lives, the more you have engagement. Guess what? The more they love you, okay? More of your posts will be seen by the people, and that's what I just said. Be seen, be heard, and get paid, okay? So this is what we're gonna talk about. For you people just coming in, why is your visibility profit plan, your profit plan funnel, why is it not working? Okay, let's do some clarity here. What is a funnel? Because a lot of people have heard funnels, but they don't even know what it is. They say they in business, they say that customers have a journey, they don't know. Well, my opinion, this is just me, Dr. Renee Sunday, the platform builder. My terminology of a funnel is, what is your customer's journey? I just had a delivery this morning, okay? You may be morning, afternoon, depending on where you are, but it was a funnel I went through. They had to have the products on their website, right? In order for me to order them, right? They had to have a description. They had to tell me how I was going to get it, and they had to for sure tell me how I can pay with safety, okay? And then before you know it, within a couple of hours or less, I had my products at the door. Okay. So people may not think that's a funnel, but that is a funnel. What's my journey? What's the customer's journey? And that happens, customer journey, customer service starts before the customer even buy. Okay. So let's talk about why is it not working? Now, number one, Dr. Sunday, we didn't know what a funnel is. So I just told you what a funnel is. Okay. What is your customer's journey? What is your customer's journey? Okay. What are they going through? Are you the best kept secret? Are you, what is the journey? What is the journey? What is your customer's journey? Do they know what you offer? Do they know what you have? Are you putting everything? And there's nothing wrong with putting lifestyle things on the social media platforms, but do they know what transformation your customers get, what your clients get, what you have gotten in your own life? I know this may be an ouch this morning. I know I'm on this morning, afternoon, depending on where you are, but I'm here to let you know, because I'm in Atlanta, okay? The state of Georgia, I'm going to talk about that because I know it. The state of Georgia has so many LLCs, nonprofits, S Corp, C Corp, that's not active. When I say not active, that means they started it and they didn't renew their dues. They didn't renew the LLC. Why they didn't do it? The number one reason, they didn't have capital. The number two reason, they didn't know what to do. Number three reason, we think we know everything and we don't. I know I have several coaches, okay? I have a spiritual mindset coach, okay? I have a business coach. I have a Facebook ad coach. How am I going to do Facebook ads and don't keep up with what's going on? Okay? How is that going to happen? How can I do anything without a team? I love outsourcing. So the first thing, number one, was now we finally know what a funnel is. Somebody, if you have questions, as we go, you can put those in. So we had to know what a funnel is. What is a funnel? Well, I told you what a funnel is, just to recap, because some people just coming in, is we need to know what our customer's journey. Every product I put out there, I buy it myself first before we launch it to make sure the funnel is working. Make sure the landing page is working. Make sure the thank you page. Make sure we're taking their credit card or their PayPal or whatever the case may be. Zelle, excuse me, I got a little hair in my eye. We make sure it's working. Because one thing you don't want, let me tell you what's going to happen. If someone have any trouble paying you, it's going to be rare that they come back and do it again, unless they really need it now. Because I've had a trouble one time with that, especially if you're doing overseas transactions. Sometimes, the credit card companies don't care for that sometimes. So you have to make sure that's right. So what is the journey? What is the journey? Now, all of you, I'm in all these groups. So I know you guys already know what your customer journey. Somebody give me a yes, yes. You know what your customer journey is. We're going to borrow that from Lisa Nichols for a minute. You know what your customer's journey. You know what they're going to go through before they even get there. Okay. You already have your customer service package already set up. You already have the safety and security on your website. You already have a pixels on your website so you can retarget them. So number one, now we know what a funnel is. Number two, Dr. Sunday. What is your lead magnet? Let me write this in here. Number two, do you have a lead magnet? Let me just do it like that. Do you have a lead magnet? Dr. Sunday, I don't even know what you're talking about. I heard them people talk about lead magnet, but what is that? Well, really what it is, I like how my coach puts it, is where you're leading a customer, potential customer, through the path that they can put their credit card information in. So do you have a lead magnet? Okay, a lead magnet can be several things. If you're in my group, please go. Let me put this on here. We have a Facebook group called Get Visibility. Let me write that in here. Get Visibility and Leads for Your Business. So Google that. Okay, my team may give me that link here in a minute that we can put it on in here. Visibility for your business, because we have a whole session in there talking about what a lead magnet. Let me just give you a little reference. A lead magnet can be free or low cost. Now, some of mine are free and some of them are low cost. Okay, because think about it. I have several lead magnet. How to be a successful guest on a podcast. How do you get leads from a podcast interview? I have one that how do you start your own podcast? And let me see, easy start podcasting easy as 1, 2, 3 masterclass. That's a lead magnet. Okay. The other one is what we're about to do is how do you get media exposure for your business? Okay. How do you get bookings? We're going to talk about that. We got a class with that. How to go from unbooked to overbooked in your business. Because we got to get out of ourselves. We can't just stay on our page, because sometimes a lot of people on your personal page, they just looking to see what you're doing so they can do it themselves. But they may not be a potential client. Let me tell you, I am a board certified anesthesiologist for 21 years. And I have been awarded not once, but twice, one of the top anesthesiologists in the US. The first thing I had to realize is, I can meet a patient or not meet a patient if it's a trauma, car accident or whatever, fire. I may not even know their name. I may not even know approximate. I have to approximate how much they weigh. I have to approximate to know if they have allergies or not, because they unconscious. But I do my due diligence. I do my job. I do what I was born to do, put them to sleep and wake them up. Okay. But in this online thing, people can watch you 2, 3, 4, 5 years to buy a $7 product. I don't understand it. I don't understand. See, I'm an investor. So I invest in people. I invest in myself. And I invest in other people. So I don't understand that why people don't buy the program. They don't buy. And I know if you want to say, I ain't bought all these programs and nothing happened, but I had to research myself. Did you put the effort in it? Did you have the wrong mindset? Okay, let me just put that on in there. That's right, LaShawn. Yes. Did you have, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you how we do though. We'll say that it was the other person. We never, Michael Jackson said the man in the mirror, my mom said, whenever you point at somebody else, point, look at that. All the rest of your finger and your thumb is coming back at you. So we need to make sure if we're going to be successful, because we want to be seen, be heard, and get paid. We got to be true to ourselves. There are a lot of people. I have a lot of colleagues that talk about mindset. Now, we don't want to buy them program. But let me tell you, if you don't have the right mindset, you're not going to start the podcast. You're not going to be successful on it. You're not going to get any money. You may get a little money but we talking, some folks telling me they want $50,000 a month. Some people telling me they want $1 billion. Some people telling me they want $1 million. Okay, research somebody that's already doing that. Check out, let's bring in Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey said herself, she said she had 13 coaches. Hallelujah. Okay. So you got to have a mentor or coach. So the first thing we said is what? I know what a funnel finally is, Dr. Sutton. They talk about it all the time on these platforms. I finally know what that is. Number 2, do we have a lead magnet? Okay. I think we had one person say they knew what it was. Yeah, you got to have a lead magnet. Let me just do a couple. Let me give you a little couple. What it can be a checklist. Now, let me be honest. I have written plenty of ebooks. Okay, people don't like ebooks anymore. Whoop whoop. You have to change that to say it's a guide. Okay, let me put that in the chat. Say it's a guide or a framework or and if you say if it's a template, make sure it is a template because some people selling templates and they not template. But change that. But think about it. People do not want a 60-page ebook, a 30-page ebook. Try to keep that thing less than 12 pages, 10 pages. I mean, if you got a lot of information, great information, you may need a print book. You know, and you may have too much. Okay, you may have too much for a regular ebook. Okay, when I say ebook, it's digital. Now that's different from when you go to if you selling the digital format of your print book. Now let's keep that separate. That's different, because we talking about an ebook that's a lead magnet or a guide. So call it a guide now or a playbook or something like that now, because people they'll download it and not do anything with it. Yes, we want them to download it, but we want them to implement the information that you solving. You solving one problem with your lead magnet. Let me put that in there. My coach had to remind me of that myself. Yeah, you want to give them people everything in the kitchen sink, but one problem. Okay, when you get them into your mastermind, get them into your course, of course, major transformation can happen, especially if you're doing a whole year program. And people say, Dr. Sunday, a whole year? Well, yeah, because we got to undo the things that we didn't learn. Okay, ouch. Okay, that's all of us. So number one, if you're coming in, we talked about finally, you know what a funnel is. Number two, do you have a lead magnet? Number two. Now, number three, what goes with that, what CRM are you using? What autoresponder? Some people call it autoresponder. How you sending the emails out? How you delivering the product that was free or low cost? It's so many out there. I name a couple: Aweber, ConvertKit, MailerLite, MailChimp. What I'm missing? Convert. I use oh Lord, what do I use? We got Active Campaign is one. We use Infusionsoft. Now, Infusionsoft, let me be honest with you, it's real robust, okay, but it does everything. Oh Jesus, it does everything. We still learning some of the things, okay. Let me just be honest, okay. So it is a nice little price point. But check out MailChimp if you want something that's very, very low cost, okay? If you're just starting out or something like that, okay? All right. So now, Dr. Sunday, I do have all three of those you're talking about. Well, you're ready to rock and roll. You're ready to be in media then. You're ready to be on podcasts. You're ready to start your own podcast. You're ready to do a summit. You're ready to do you're ready to do these things. I have all that you're talking about. Now, make sure you have a follow-up sequence, because people, if you have been in any micro franchise or any group selling of a product, guess what? They all told you that the money is in the follow-up. So are you following up with people? Probably not. Most people are not. That's where you make your money, okay? On the follow-up. Now, Dr. Sunday, I don't have none of that stuff that you're talking about. It was good that you told us all this, why it's not working, the top 3 things that is not working. Actually, I gave you 4 when I said no follow-up. Let me put that in here. No follow-up. Now, Dr. Sunday, I don't have none of that stuff you're talking about. Well, we actually have a great opportunity for you. I've been doing some, I call them visibility audit for your brand. And why I call it that, because a lot of people are not going to admit it. And we need to get out of this. Lord have mercy. We're not going to admit that we don't have what we need. And then we're going to sit around and blame everybody else that we don't have it. Okay. We got if you say you're in business, be in business, and let's get the help we need. I know everybody's been burned, with things, Everybody has said, they said that they were going to give you this and then they didn't give you that. I understand that. But that don't mean you stop, right? That don't mean you stop. That means you go to another opportunity. Okay? You go to another opportunity. So we actually have some opportunities for you guys to do this audit. I'm gonna take a couple of clients this week, and I think I have a couple of spots left. But we've been doing these audits, and let me be honest with you. There are so many people say they've been in business 10 years, 12 years, and all that, and they don't have a lead magnet. They don't even know what it is. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not here, of course, to judge anybody. I'm here to help you. So go to this link here and get on our calendar to get one of these spots of, I call it visibility for your brand audit. And what you do is you go to the bit.ly, bit.ly/visibility audit. Now, if that link is not working, let me see. My team said it was working, so let me make sure. Let me make sure it's working. I believe them because they the ones that make me look good. Okay, you got to have a good team. You got to have someone to put you out there. Yeah, that okay. It looks good, she says. Okay, all right. So what is it? What happens in that audit, Dr. Sunday? Well, we're gonna get real. I want you to be able to be on to share your screen and send me the links of your, guess what, of your lead magnet. Send me the links of it. And then 2, I want to know your CRM and the emails you sent it, because you got to send emails. How you going to follow up with them without emails? Okay. I know this is an ouch for some people. I know it may be real early or real late for you, but we got to, in order for you to be seen, be heard, and get paid, we have to have certain things in place. So I'm here to let you know what I had to do in my own business. I'm not just sitting up here. I'm telling you what I had to do in my own business. How did I get on Oprah Winfrey platform? How did I become part of Bishop Jake's media team? How did I interview Susan Orman? How did I, who else? Roland Martin, Paula White. Let me see, who else? We can keep going. Oh, and we're part of the NFL in regards of their media. How do I actually went from 6 figures to 0 in one day and bounce back? How do I have so many other businesses? I have a Sunday honors business that celebrates our ancestors in the journey that they paid for us. Mm-hmm. And I help people start podcasts, and still I am an anesthesiologist. Okay. So you have to know how to delegate. If you don't know how to delegate, and delegate well. Now, if anyone have any questions or what I covered, or I could kind of take some off questions that's as long as it pertaining to business and stuff like that. You guys let me know. And then Wendy says, blessed woman of God, tried to reach out to you a while. Well, reach back out to me, baby. Okay, you on Facebook, so inbox us, okay? Inbox us, because them inboxes kind of tricky, okay? They kind of tricky. So let us know how we could help you, Wendy, with that. We do have some space for some more clients. We kind of changed our business model this quarter. I'm doing a lot of some of the clients are doing a whole year program, because they said, Dr. Sunday, from what you're saying, we got to start all over. I said, well, some of that stuff we can use, but some of it we got to start getting things in the proper way. And the thing, first of all, people need to realize they need to invest in themselves. When you invest in a coach, you really invest into yourself, because you're tired of being on the hamster wheel. I was doing that self-sabotage. I know firsthand. So I ain't up here just talking, okay? A lot of these people on this platform be just talking. When you get into the situation, it's a whole nother situation, okay? So someone on Periscope said, Dr. Sunday, yeah, baby, you can use MailChimp. The question is, the reason I use Infusionsoft, my very first coach, several years ago, 2012, suggested that, because she saw the one thing the coaches do, they see more value in you sometimes than you see in yourself in the beginning. So she said, baby, you're going to be growing real quick. So let's go on, get the robust system. And so I've been with Infusionsoft actually ever since then. I do have a backup plan because sometimes these things go down. So we do have the backup plan in regards of having active campaign as well. I do have, oh, wait a minute, she's saying, oh, for my landing pages, I use lead pages. I also use ClickFunnels. People said, Dr. Sunday, why you use both? I'll be transparent why I use both. Lead pages is amazing for drag and drop. And one of my coaches, she actually, with her membership, she gives us a lot of templates. And so the great thing with that, I just have to plug in my stuff and get my VAs, my assistant to change it over to my brand. So that's powerful. But it's really drag and drop. ClickFunnels, I love it because you can do a lot of order bumps. You can do upsells. I think I've seen one person that had, I think I wrote it down. They had 10 steps and they sequence. You start with a $7 product, and I think you ended up with a $249 product, which made that, guess what, value for that customer, if they bought everything, almost $300 or close to it. So the Facebook ads that you're doing, the FB ads, pay for itself. So that's what we got to get into. I have several of them out there that, you do. Yeah, you can jump on the call with people, but guess what? Do you know what to say? I had to learn that. Okay. What to say and what not to say. Okay. Okay. James says, maybe he may need exposing of his custom prayer pillow product. Okay. Yeah. Well, get inbox us. Let me see. Are you in our group? James, let me see. I think your name look familiar. I think you may be in our group already. If you're not in our Facebook group, you guys come over to our FB group. Let me put that back in here. I thought I put it in here before. The team said I did, but it's called Get Visibility and Leads for Your Business. If you're on LinkedIn, just kind of put it in the search and you'll find it there, because we need to know. Let me just say this real quick in closing. We need to know what our mission is or why we're selling a product, who our target market is. We can't sell to everybody. Everybody is not your client. Mercedes don't sell to everybody. Tesla do not sell to everybody. BMW don't sell to everybody. Target, Walmart don't sell to everybody. Chick-fil-A don't sell to everybody. Everybody, a lot of people love it. I love it, but everybody don't go there. Everybody don't go to the different places. So you need to know what you bring to the table to stand out. See, a lot of people miss that. No offense, because you love the product, that don't mean that your target market gonna like it. So we need to have things in place to test the market, and we can't stop. I just feel this in my spirit. Yeah, I spent plenty of money. Y'all don't want to know on other coaches, and then got little to no, success. Some of it was my fault because I went in with the wrong mindset. And then some of it, let me let you honest, a lot of people are great sellers, but they don't know how to implement a thing. So we got to get out of that. We got to make sure that we implement a thing or what they suggesting, and we need to put our secret sauce. The thing that I do as a coach and a mentor, I tell you, I give you the information, what has worked for me, but what we got to do is twist that thing to make it your product, to make it your business, because the way I do it may not work for you. Yes, I don't have no problems going live. I used to. I don't have any problems going in front of a camera because I'm in media. But let me tell you, when my makeup artist not available, I had a problem with that. And I said, okay, so I had to get out of myself, because people not concerned about what makeup I got on. They concerned about the transformation they gonna have in their life. They concerned about feeding their children. They concerned about having a happy home because their husband's tired of, the husband fussing back and forth about what are you really doing? So you see what I'm saying? So all of that, we got to get busy. Okay. All right. So if you guys not in the group, y'all let me know. Okay. And first of all, that's a free private group. But if you're ready to get your Dr. Sunday, I need help with exposure. So we need to schedule a visibility for your brand audit. Go to bit.ly /visibility audit. Now, if you don't get it or you driving, just inbox us when you get a chance. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we got all the questions going here. Let me see. Let me check Periscope. It's hard to see Periscope stuff. And then we got our LinkedIn family here and all our groups. It's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on 8 platforms at one time. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing. But you guys, I just wanted to jump in and tell you some of the things. This is not all of it. I may have to do a part 2. Why your visibility profit plan funnel, why is it not working? First of all, we didn't know what a funnel was, so we glad we got that. Number 2, what is your lead magnet? Is it low cost free? What it is it set up on a landing page? Do you have it connected to an autoresponder with the emails, or how they gonna get the free download or the non-code stuff? And especially if they paying for it, you got to have a secure back end, and you got to do others besides PayPal. You got to do more than PayPal. You got to have Stripe or authorizednet.com. You got to have more than that. Zales, it's a lot out there. But we said we're in business, so we need to know all these type of things, okay? I actually love Stripe. I love Stripe. And oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, James. Amen. Okay, so you guys, again, go to that to get your business, the visibility for your brand audit, bit.ly visibility audit. Okay, and we can get you in the schedule for that. But the key is, I want you to know that you do have a wonderful idea. You're very innovative. You have a lot to share to people, but we have to make sure that we are organized, that is repeatable. You can't be sitting there sending out an email manually every day. You can't be making your lead magnet after you ain't got on the page and people want, we can't do all that. That's why we got autoresponders. That's why we say we in business. Outsource as much as you can. Okay, as much as you can. But you you need to know what to be able to tell them, right? Right? Okay, all right. Well, you guys, I love you. I love your business. I love what you stand for. But it's past time to be seen, be heard, and get paid. So that's why we jumped in today to let you know some things that you need to work on, but schedule a session so we can go dive deep. Now, someone on Periscope said, Dr. Sunday, I have all that. Well, I'm glad. So it's time for you to get in media so we can talk about that. And on Periscope, he said, I don't have none of that. Okay. Well, we do have a 6-week intensive. We call it Visibility for Your Brand Co-working Lab, LAB. We do have that. Inbox us and we'll give you the information about that. It's about 6 weeks. Why 6 weeks? Because life happens. Because if you don't have any of those things, it takes a minute for us to be able to get it together. Because we got to go through and see what your mission is, who your target market is, what you stand for, what's the best platform. Because people think every platform is for them. No, it's not. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll chime back in later. If you have a private question, just inbox us or go to our website. Okay, somebody asking for the website, reneesunday.com. It's real easy. And then if you want to find us on all the different social media platforms, it's Dr. Renee Sunday is all the different platforms. If you want to be a guest on our podcast or something like that, just inbox us, okay? And we'll let you know what the particulars of that. If you want to be in our magazine, especially if you want to grace the cover, it's an investment, of course, to invest to grace the cover. And then if you want to write for the magazine, you can do that as well. So just inbox us and we can have a conversation of how you can be seen, be heard, and get paid. See you guys later. Bye-bye.